before the first leg of the Roma game, Klopp invited everybody in to do interviews. He did Channel 4, he did give a 20-minute interview to Channel 4, he did a huge interview with The Guardian. And then that can sometimes be a bit nervy. Like, why are you opening up the club and opening up yourself just before the biggest game of the year? And then he distracted everybody by talking about Brexit. Like, so the entire chat that he had opened up himself to and he had opened up the club to was then this intelligent guy who's into politics talking about Brexit. Like, that wasn't accidental. He didn't decide that day to, you know, like, to go in, have an interview. And
again, I think that's good press. We had Graham Hunter on the show a couple of weeks ago, who also sat down with Jurgen Klopp for a good hour for his podcast, and he was saying Matt McCann, who's the press officer at Liverpool, almost approached him, I think, and thought, this is a good place for Jurgen to sit down and give his, because people are saying, oh, maybe he's not tactically astute, to sit down and talk tactics and his routing and get that message out there. And again,
that's a
getting
shield,
ahead of it.
and that's a shield to everybody. That was a shield to Mo Salah, who was obviously under a huge amount of pressure to keep going as he's going. It's a shield to the Lovrens and everybody who's there who might feel that pressure a little bit more and doesn't want to be caught up in a media bubble or in a hype bubble. Keep it away from them and talk about Brexit, like, of all things.
But I think that, you know, you need to be smart. I'd say all the Premiership managers are very smart people. Like, even Mourinho, I think, is very smart. You know, I think he's a bit of a pain in the ass and all the rest, but he's obviously...
First week at Chelsea, walks into the dressing room, Frank Lampard's in the shower, Mourinho arrives in, Lampard's thinking, what the hell is going on here? And he goes, you're the best midfielder in the world. The only difference between you and Zidane is he has the trophies. You're going to get them trophies this year. And Lampard thinks, bloody hell.
Great.
Like, where is that Jose Mourinho? Or maybe it's still there, and again, he's just getting the marketing side of it completely wrong.
Although it would be intimidating if, you know, Mourinho got into the shower with you and started pointing at you and telling you about
You'd be inclined to
definitely listen to it. But the thing is, but I think that where Mourinho's philosophy is that you do as I say, and if you stick to my system and you do everything you're told, you will do well, you know. And that has limitations in that you need players to then step up. You need players that will, you know, who will be the ones like a Sanchez, who hopefully will, you know, could work out there. But he, you know, you can see at Arsenal, he's like, I'm going to do things, you know. But if you've got players that need the arm around the shoulder, that need the nurturing, then if you're not giving it, like Luke Shaw, like the poor guy, like, you'd be worried about him, you know, like the amount of abuse he's getting. It's like, you know, and Rashford and all these guys, like, you know, like, it's not.
His reputation has been destroyed
by his own manager.
And his professionalism has been destroyed.
It's constant mind games, because this week, did you see he gave Mourinho's player of the season was McTominay. Like, to walk into a room with all those players and say, McTominay is my player, what he's actually...
I created.
Yeah,
that's
what he's
why,
saying is, he's saying that he does as he's told, you know, and the thing about it is there's, you know, in music, in sport, there are piano lifters and there's piano players, and you need a mix of both. And so a piano player is going to have a harder time under someone like Mourinho, whereas a Mo Salah is going to do really, really well under a Klopp.
Thanks a million for watching. If you want to subscribe, well, there's the button right there. If you want to see more videos, hit that down there.